Now I will explain you the further use of the distance formula in quadrilaterals and triangles. To check the given quadrilateral is parallelogram, rectangle, square, rhombus or trapezium. This can also be decided by using the distance formula, and how to find the area of triangle or quadrilateral or pentagon. This all can be done with the single formula, that is the distance formula, which we shared with you yet. Suppose I take an example of any quadrilateral in general. So first of all, a general result I am explaining you. Suppose ABCD is any quadrilateral. Its vertices are x1, y1, x2, y2, x3 at C, y3, and coordinates of the D are x4, y4. With the help of 4 vertices in coordinate geometry of any quadrilateral, how we will decide that what kind of quadrilateral is this? First of all, you must understand, you must know what or how many types of the quadrilaterals we have in the family of the quadrilaterals. Number 1, the quadrilateral, the type can be asked, that is it a trapezium? Number 1, about the trapezium, or it is a parallelogram. It is a parallelogram. It may be rectangle. It may be rhombus. It may be square. So these are the certain type of the quadrilaterals which can be asked. To understand whether it is a trapezium, trapezium is that quadrilateral whose one of the pair of opposite sides is parallel and other is non-parallel. Number 1. But mostly generally asked questions are parallelogram, trapezium, rhombus and square. So how we check the given quadrilateral is a parallelogram or not? The simple definition of the parallelogram, that parallelogram is that quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel as well as equal. So if we use the distance formula and finds AB is equals to CD and AD is equals to BC, if we can find the opposite sides are equal, we say it is a parallelogram. So whenever a quadrilateral is given, you want to check whether it is parallelogram or not. First of all, calculate all 4 distances and check whether opposite distances are equal or not. If you find opposite sides lengths are equal, that is a parallelogram. First property. Suppose you want to say it is a rectangle. The important property of the rectangle is the lengths of the diagonals of any quadrilateral are same, then it is a rectangle. We have ABCD is a quadrilateral. If we want to check whether it is rectangle or not, what should we do? We should calculate the length of AC and BD, because AC and BD are the lengths of the diagonals. AC, what is the diagonal? Diagonal is that line segment which join the opposite vertices of any quadrilateral. So AC is what? First diagonal. BD is second diagonal. If these lengths have been calculated and are equal, we say it is a rectangle. Suppose you want to say it is a rhombus. To check whether it is a rhombus, you have to calculate all 4 sides, and if all these lengths are equal, we will say it is a rhombus. Now the final, that how we can say it is a square. To say it is a square is a special type of rhombus where each angle is 90 degree, or square is a special type of rectangle with all sides equal. So whenever you want to prove it is a square, we have to check that all sides are equal and length of diagonals are also same. So it is very easy to apply the distance formula for deciding the nature of the quadrilateral. Quadrilateral can be a trapezium, which is not for use at the level of class 10th. It can be parallelogram. If opposite sides are equal, length of opposite sides are equal, you will say it is a parallelogram. Rectangle, if lengths of diagonals are equal, diagonals are the line segment joins the opposite vertices. then it may be rhombus if all four sides are equal. It can be the square if it holds both properties of the rhombus and rectangle, that is diagonals are equal and all sides are same, we say it is a rhombus. How we can say that area of any quadrilateral or area of any triangle can be obtained? We all are aware about the Heron's formula. So if we have three lengths A, B, C, lengths of three sides of any triangle can be calculated by using the distance formula. Suppose this is a triangle ABC, this length is A, this length is B, or this length is C. So by using the distance formula, we can calculate the distance of the length of the sides. If lengths of the sides have been calculated by using the Heron's formula, we can say area of triangle is equals to root of S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, where you all know S is semi-perimeter, that is sum of all three lengths upon 2. So distance formula is applicable to check the collinearity, to check the nature of triangle, to check the nature of quadrilateral, to find the area of triangle, and quadrilateral is a combination of two triangles. So if you want to calculate the area of quadrilateral using the distance formula, you separate by drawing one diagonal in two triangles, and sum of areas of two triangles will give you the area of that quadrilateral. Similarly for pentagon and other figures also. Now we will take one example where we will actually calculate the area of any quadrilateral. Now we will explain how to find the area of quadrilateral by the distance formula. Suppose there is a quadrilateral ABCD. This is the quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Coordinates of this are 0, 0. Here the coordinates are 3, 0. Suppose coordinates are 3, 4 and here coordinates are 0, 4. This is a quadrilateral ABCD. Its area we would like to calculate by using the distance formula. To find the area of this quadrilateral by using the distance formula, first of all we will join A to C. That is, we will draw one diagonal to separate a quadrilateral in the two separate triangles. ABCD is a quadrilateral. By joining AC, it has been separated into two triangles. So area of quadrilateral ABCD is equals to area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ACD. ABC and ACD, their combination will give us the area of the complete. Now to calculate the area of triangle ABC, we can calculate it by finding the distance AB, length of AB. By using the distance formula, we will find it is 3 units. Then we will find the length BC. Using the distance formula, we find it is 4. And length AC, again using the distance formula, we find it is 5. So one length is 3, other is 4, this length is 3, this length is 4, this length is 5. So using the distance formula, we have obtained the length of sides. So if we say A is 3, B is 4, C is 5, so S is equals to A plus B plus C upon 2. That is 3 plus 4 plus 5 upon 2. That is 3 plus 4, 7 plus 5, 12 upon 2, 6. So area of triangle ABC is equals to root of S, that is 6. S minus A, 6 minus 3, that is 3. S minus B, 6 minus 4, that is 2. S minus C, 6 minus 5, that is 1. So 6 3 ja 18, 2 ja 36, 1 ja 36, root of 36. So area of this triangle becomes 6 unit square. As we have calculated the area of triangle ABC, similarly we can calculate the area of triangle ADC. To calculate the area of triangle ADC, we have already one side AC. We need to find DC. Using the distance formula, length of DC will come out 3. Using distance formula, length of AD, it will come out, the length of AD will come out as 4. Again the sides of triangle ADC become 3, 4 and 5. So its area will be again what? Same. So we will say area of triangle ADC is also 6 unit square. ADC's area is 6 units, ABC's area is 6 units. So total area of the quadrilateral, area of quadrilateral is the sum of these two triangles, that is 6 plus 12, 6, that is 12 unit square. So hence it should be clear to one and all that the distance formula is applicable to check the distance between 2 points, to check their collinearity, to check whether triangle is equilateral, scale and isosceles, right triangle or right isosceles, to check the nature of quadrilateral, that is whether it is parallelogram, square, rhombus, rectangle, and distance formula is also applicable to find the area of quadrilateral or pentagon or triangle with the help of our this Heron's formula, that is root of s minus a, s minus b, s minus c, which concept has been clear to you in your previous class 9th. Now we will explain you the next component, that is the section formula of this chapter.